Now I'm going to show you what the next step is in this process. Remember, in the last video we selected the hot trend that we're going to go after. So the next step in this process is to go ahead and write some content about this particular niche that you chose or topic that you chose. So in this case we're talking about Rose Bowl tickets. Now what we're going to do is come up with some ideas for content, and you can get those ideas from news articles that you see over here on the left side. You could also search here for more news articles, and it would bring up other news articles that potentially could talk about that niche. Now, not all the time are they going to talk about whatever that hot topic is, just because these are so hot and so new that the news maybe hasn't picked up on these yet. So if you look over here where it says blog posts, there are other people that are doing similar tasks in the same system to what you're doing. So we see here where it says there's a blogger blog, which is what you're actually going to be setting up in the future here, but this shows you what kind of content this person's written. It's nothing special. It says the 2009 Rose Bowl is going to be a hard ticket to come by as the game approaches. Fans are going to be looking to shop for Rose Bowl tickets, order Rose Bowl tickets, purchase Rose Bowl tickets, buy Rose Bowl tickets, and even sell Rose Bowl tickets. Now, you don't need to put in the keyword that many times into your particular post, because that could be considered spammy to the search engines, and it's also hard to read, and so people are just going to click off your site and leave without even clicking on a link, which is what you want, because that's how you make money. So write just some very simple content that makes sense about that topic. You could even, if you found a news story about a particular topic that was relevant. Now, for example, I'm going to just grab a news story here just to show you how this works. Now, this one may not be totally relevant to what we're talking about, but we can go ahead and just copy the article content. So you just highlight it all, copy it, and you would just paste it to a text file. And then at the bottom of the text file you would say, for more information or to view the source of this information, click here, and that would link off to the article. So you would just go up to your address bar and copy and paste that content, because you need to give them make sure people know that they are the author and that it's not you, and then link off to that particular article. And I'm no lawyer or anything, but that will help keep you safe. That'll help just make sure that you're not in trouble, because you're giving them credit for that content. You're giving them credit. You don't want to take credit for that content, but so you link back to them, and that's a fast way to grab some content. But the best thing you can do is just write a brief 100 to 200 word article. I'll show you just a brief little example of what I wrote. Here it is. The much anticipated 2009 Rose Bowl is going to be a classic showdown between the Big Ten and Pac-10. And so this is just a very brief article. So once you have something like this done, you're ready to go on to the next step. So it's just a short little article. It shouldn't take you more than a few minutes to write out. You'd be amazed how fast you can get this kind of content put together. It's just especially if you're knowledgeable about a subject. If you're not knowledgeable, it'll take you a little bit longer, but the research is there. And worst case scenario, if you're having a very hard time coming up with stuff, then just go ahead and find an article, find a news story about that topic, copy and paste it, and then make sure that you link back to the source, so that whenever you copy and paste that, so the person that actually wrote that gets the credit for it, and so that the link can go into their website for writing that content. So that is how you go about this process. So the next step in the next video, I'm going to show you how to set up a free blog website so that you can actually start making money with the system.